I don't want to say we called it, but we called it. Anyone? Jessica Simpson? Eric Johnson?
Mm-hmm.
It was only a matter of time because the blinds told us so. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, that is the one thing that's fun when you read a headline and you're like, wait a minute, why are they reporting this like it's breaking news? And we've been talking about this for months.
Yeah,
and
so
then I realize, oh, that's right, because we've been talking about the blind items about this particular relationship.
It is hard, and we were talking about this off the air, that like once you start living in the world of the blinds, you see things in tabloids and you're like, wait, didn't I already know that? Or was that a tabloid story? You got to do some digging. So I did have to go back to understand what did I know and when did I know it? Mm-hmm. And we've talked about this in the blinds for at least the better part of the last year, right?
Yeah, I 100% believe so. Because there was that thing about her making a comeback, and that was kind of a big story. And then there was her and Ashley both trying to make a comeback and those sorts of things. But then we definitely were discussing, there was maybe not everything going great in that relationship. She was seen without her ring on. There were a lot of warning signs that traditionally spark these blind items.
Yeah.
And now it's officially official.
Well, good luck to them.
Mike, remember when Tony Romo and Jessica Simpson dated?
You and your sports reference.
That was fun back in the day.
Oh, yeah. It was a good time. Except when she was the one blamed for the reason why he was losing football games.
Yeah, that was
Which is always comical because, I hate to break it to you, she has nothing to do with that.
Nope. Blaming women for...
Yeah.
Okay. That seems like a positive... No, it doesn't.
Well, just wait. If the Chiefs get upset this week, and I'm sure we're going to hear that, he was so distracted because of Britney's pregnancy. That's, I'm sure, what caused this distraction and what caused him to have a poor game.
What is wrong with people?
There's always looking for something.
I mean, as if I don't already know.
Humanity.
Yeah, but to your point, we mentioned, of course, and she is definitely steering this narrative because, of course, we've got it from People. Who's talking about this painful marriage, this painful situation, how they're both trying to do what's right for the kids. They are right now calling it a separation, right?
Yes, that they have been living separately.
Yes.
And I think it's probably fair to say that there has been some trouble in paradise since the tail end of 2023 going into 2024, because I think the first tabloid mention was roughly, because I might have actually Googled this. It seems like the tabloids first started talking about it in like February of 2024, based on people seeing them without their wedding rings at the tail end of 2023. So, I mean, they clearly have been dealing with some stuff on their own for a long time.
For sure. All
Good
right.
luck to them.
Good luck to them. Let's do some blind items today. And we'll get it started with this one right here. It's a bad idea for this illiterate Nepo baby to keep trashing his parents.
Oh.
He is going to need them when his wife ultimately decides to dump him.
Ooh.
It's a bad idea for this illiterate Nepo baby to keep trashing his parents. He is going to need them when his wife ultimately dumps him.
Well,
Before we get to that really quickly, can I just introduce the guy to my immediate left?
Sure.
Or it appears that he's on my left, but he's really on my right. And that is Stormer, or I don't know how the video comes out. But anyway, Stormer, wave for the audience. Thank you,
everybody.
Stormer is in for Dawn today. Dawn will be back with us soon. We hope, fingers crossed. And until then, Stormer, you know from our radio show as our producer, and he has graciously decided to join us today. Now, Stormer.
Yes.
Illiterate Nepo baby.
Whose wife is going to dump him if he doesn't sort himself out. Well, the first Nepo baby that I go to is Chet Hanks. Nope.
Not illiterate, though.
True.
Illiterate Nepo
first
baby.
Name, last name. The same.
Yep.
Or not the same, but starts with the same letter.
And again, with this blind item, the idea here is that he should stop trashing his parents, who I will say are much higher on the list than he is, and because eventually he's going to need them if his wife ultimately dumps him.
Oh, he's like, I need mommy and daddy because wifey left me. Illiterate. Much higher on the list. Are they actors?
No. Not primarily.
Singers.
One of them.
One of them is a singer.
Okay.
And also not primarily, but yes, that's what she would be most known for.
Okay, so she is a singer. And then dad, just by way of mom, is famous?
He's famous in his own right.
Sports?
Okay.
So sports mom or sports dad, singer mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, queen. I know who this is.
Okay.
And the and I'll just give this little we'll hold it there, Bradley. Let
Okay.
me give this thing. The wife of this Nepo baby is actually worth more than all of them combined.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Bradley knows
She
who
comes
it
from a
is.
very, very wealthy family.
Okay.
But you will know, Stormer, because I know you know this, you will know the mom and the dad, they have been the subject of a documentary,
Okay.
right? And I grew up knowing her probably before you did because of her career,
Okay.
her music career.
The documentary focused on his life.
That's right,
Although
sorry.
now she's got
gonna
a
get one?
documentary that's going to be focusing on her life.
Oh, man. Is this a football player?
He is a football
Football
player.
But think about that word.
Soccer player? Football.
Famous soccer player with a singer wife.
This is David Beckham and Victoria Beckham.
And their son,
And their son,
Brooklyn Beckham,
Brooklyn Beckham.
who's married to Nicola Peltz.
There you
Okay,
go.
there we go.
Nicely done. Let's
Thank
fill
you,
in the
Bradley.
blind here. It's a bad idea for Brooklyn Beckham to keep taking shots at his parents and trashing them. He is going to need them when his wife finally dumps him.
Was he taking shots at his parents?
Apparently he was. I don't know.
Not a good idea.
That's what the blind items are saying.
That-
but he
That
did.
kid.
I mean, don't get me wrong. When you marry into a multi-billion-dollar family, maybe the priority shifts to your
I was
wife's
going to say,
family instead
you
of yours.
start making more time for the in-laws.
Exactly. There's been lots
But
of
look, if I were Victoria and David, I'd be like, go make good friends with those people.
Go. Yes.
Yes.
he did take, I guess, kind of take on her last name. He is now officially
Yes.
Brooklyn Joseph Peltz Beckham.
I mean,
But again,
And so it's
Seriously,
the
that
Peltz
dude.
family that's
Peltz.
very,
Oh, yeah.
Peltz family
Peltz,
that's
yeah.
really where did they earn their wealth? I don't really know these
oh
folks.
God, I know this, but I've since forgotten it. Her dad is like a multi-billionaire
investor and
Okay, gotcha.
billionaire businessman,
But he-
founding partner for
what was the business? There's something in Hollywood, right? Some Hollywood connection, or did I make that
no,
up?
he's also then he was. Let me find this. It's a hedge fund. He's a hedge fund
Okay.
manager to start things off. But he was on the board for Disney. He was trying to do. There was all
Yes,
that
he was trying to like take over Disney.
He was
right?
doing the hostile takeover situation with Disney's board, where he was going to be doing that sort of things. He's also on the board for Wendy's and Cisco and Madison Square Garden Company. And basically,
he's
when
one
you're
of them
rich,
people
people
that's
just
so
keep
rich
throwing
that's
more
like,
money at you.
I'm
Yeah.
just a rich man
Yeah.
who does rich man things.
Must be nice.
Yeah,
I want to be a rich man doing rich man things.
Same.
he's
Get in line, Stormer.
Okay.
he's worth a pretty penny. Yeah. So there you go.
Well, good luck
Yeah,
to
you guys
him.
got it. You crushed it.
Well,
Woo,
he doesn't
nicely
need
done.
luck. I think he already had enough of it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, you guys got that first one. Let's roll on. Brooklyn Beckham, though, is the Nepo baby that needs to quit trashing his parents, just in case Nicola gets sick of him. Let's move on to this next one here. It's super ironic that this A-list, mostly TV actor is trying to play up the family man image while getting paid to attend the huge streaming debut for this organization with countless skeletons in the closet.
Oh.
It's super ironic that this A-list, mostly TV actor is trying to play up the family man image while getting paid to attend the huge streaming debut for this organization with countless skeletons in the closet.
Ooh, I'm so fascinated. What is this streaming organization with skeletons in the closet?
Well, there's an organization, there's a streaming debut, so
Yeah,
a streamer,
right.
and then there's an A-list, mostly TV actor who's getting paid to attend.
It's not like Scientology or something.
It is not. That's not the organization in question.
No. Because
But-
Tom Cruise would never do TV.
Would you? Are you
But-
saying?
Oh.
This individual may be adjacent.
The individual is
Married
adjacent.
into it.
Individual might be, and you could argue is adjacent to that controversial organization.
Scientology.
So they're
Through-
married to a Scientologist.
No.
No.
Will and Jada Smith.
No.
Okay, so when you say streaming debut, do you mean like on Netflix?
Oh.
Okay. So there's like a documentary about this organization or something?
A documentary.
Like a drama?
Let me fill in what you got so far. It's super ironic that this A-list, mostly TV actor is trying to play up the family man image while getting paid to attend the Netflix debut of this organization with countless skeletons in its closet.
Family Man. I mean, this isn't Tim Allen because he's got a new ABC show, right?
It is not.
Was it called Shifting Gears or something
It's
like
not
that?
like Army Hammer.
Nope.
No, I don't know.
A-list, mostly TV actor. It's
mostly
done
TV
movies,
actor.
but A-list, mostly TV actor.
I'm
list.
trying to think of what's coming out on Netflix that might be controversial.
I believe anything that he did with the relationship with Netflix, I think, was from a previous project,
Gotcha.
which is why he probably got the call. And I'm sure he was willing to take it because he needs anything to help his image right now.
Oh, well, it's got to be Justin Baldoni. Or not.
Maybe not that recent.
Good
But-
guess, though.
It's got to be.
One of our other big controversies from the summer.
It's not Alec Baldwin, is it?
Good guess. Is it from the summer? Who was controversial this summer, Stormer?
Besides Diddy?
Not besides.
Oh.
It is
No,
Diddy.
it's related to somebody who might want an image cleanup.
Oh,
Due to
because
being-
of Diddy.
Is this Ashton Kutcher?
Ah, you got it.
You guys have any idea what the streaming debut he was paid to be a part of?
No.
Super ironic that Ashton Kutcher is getting paid is playing up the family man image while getting paid to attend the huge streaming debut for this organization with countless skeletons in the closet. This is a entertainment entity that just had a massive debut on Netflix. Over 5 million people watched.
You know the story.
Oh.
And skeletons in the closet.
WWE. Gotcha.
It's super ironic that Ashton Kutcher is playing up the family man image while getting paid to attend the Raw debut on Netflix for the WWE. You know, that organization with tons of skeletons in its closet.
Mostly one big skeleton.
Yeah.
Named Vince McMahon.
Exactly.
Yeah. And don't allow, let me fill in this first. It's super ironic that this A-, okay, we did that part. Ashton Kutcher, he was at the debut. There with one of his kids. They were all like, hey, look at us. Also, Macaulay Culkin and Kieran Culkin were there, which was fun to see the brothers hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah.
But again, it is ironic, though, he's playing up that family man image right now when he could certainly use an image jump. And you mentioned the one very big, there was a story last week that went out about Vince McMahon because he announced that, the SEC has reached a decision and they have went ahead and fined me like $1.4 million, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And they have cleared me of any wrongdoing. That is from a financial standpoint. There are still multiple civil lawsuits and a criminal investigation going on about the behavior that he had with one of his former employees. And we're talking about just one of his former employees. Don't allow his post that he took to social media last week and say, we're all good now, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Everything you guys have been hearing about me is all good. Not so fast.
So this ain't over, is what
This
you're
is
trying
far
to
from
say.
over.
Mr. Theatrics, though, is going to try to put on a show no matter
Of course.
what.
Oh, yeah, every time.
Put a wonderful spin on it there.
Yeah.
But
Good luck to him.
Or not.
Just say it wasn't a...
Can you imagine being in the room with that guy? He just seems real intense.
Yeah, it just seems like a lot to be around. I'd be
Right?
very nervous to be around Vincent.
Yeah, I just don't want to be a part of that.
I
So I
thought you were
just
talking
don't
about
wanna-
Ashton Kutcher.
Well,
him too.
That I want to be on the couch and just be like, what are you guys thinking? Because I feel like every time something bad in the media happens, you guys are like, for some reason, right there.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Right? Like,
What are you doing?
remember just like anytime there's like a bad celebrity story that you don't want to be associated with, suddenly we find out Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis are like writing, 5-star reviews for them.
Yikes. Again, that is the Scientology adjacent reference I made during that blind item. Of course, Danny Masterson.
Yeah,
Well,
because they were writing that glowing review of Danny Masterson that they didn't think would get out.
Whoops.
Yikes. This is a long blind item.
Okay.
And I don't know how
long.
blind.
Yeah.
I don't know how blind it is, but there are pieces that we can fill in as we go along.
I'm
So
fine with it.
you might get parts of this easily, and other parts might take some time. Let's strap in for this one.
All right, buckle up, kiddos.
This former A-list foreign-born singer is readying a comeback, and it will be massive regardless. Either the music will be great and everyone will be excited, or he can lean into the victim card and bury this one named A-list singer. But if those fail, he can always take a page out of the A-plus listers playbook and use his old associate as a stepping stone. It is truly fail-proof as long as he can stay clean enough to execute.
Jeez,
Boy,
that's
my
a
brain
lot.
just broke.
So we have a former A-list foreign-born singer readying a comeback.
Yep.
Okay.
It's going to be massive regardless. Either the music will be great and everyone's going to love it and they'll be excited, or he can lean into the victim card and bury this one named A-list singer. And if those fail, he can just take a page out of the A-plus listers playbook and use his old associate as a stepping stone. Regardless, this whole thing is fail-proof as long as he can stay clean enough to pull it off.
Oof.
So he's got his own issues,
Yeah.
which is probably why he needs a comeback. And he is an A-list.
Former A, and I would say former A-plus list foreign-born singer.
Foreign-born British.
No.
Okay, so a foreign-born singer that went bye-bye because of... Was he Canadian?
Still
he
is.
Canadian? Oh. Is his name Thick?
Oh, that was a good one.
A-plus list singer.
Oh, A-plus list singer.
Former A-plus
He's a
list singer.
Canadian.
Now he's
Canadian.
still A-list.
It's not Marilyn Manson because he's not Canadian. And he's not...
Is this Drake?
It is not.
Oh, that's a good guess, but he's not completely gone.
Right.
This person isn't completely gone either, but they
Needs a
were
comeback.
A-plus list. Our other Canadian singer.
Who's our other Canadian singer?
Well, I mean, you also have Abel, but it's not Abel Tesfaye.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not The Weeknd.
Who else
Okay.
sings from Canada?
Bigger than both of them at one point.
Bigger than both of them.
There's only like one person.
There's only one person, and it's not Ryan Gosling,
was
even though
bigger
he
than-
does sing and dance.
And it's not Cher either, because we're looking for a guy.
Well, he's not one named.
No, this individual is not one named. This is a former A-plus list foreign-born singer.
So a Canadian
Who's
who
bigger
was
than
bigger
Drake
than
at one
Drake.
point.
Who is this person?
Is he a pop star?
Yeah.
A Canadian?
Oh, Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. God. Do you know this just writes itself because he's been out of our mind for so long we forgot about him.
So let's break down what we have so
All right.
far. Justin Bieber is readying a comeback, and it will be massive regardless. Either the music will be great and everyone will be excited, or he can lean into the victim card and bury this one named
Did he?
A-list singer. No.
Oh,
Would that be Drake?
No. Who's Diddy and Bieber adjacent?
Usher.
Either the music will be great and everyone will be excited, or he can lean into the victim card and bury Usher. But if those fail, he can always take a page out of the A-plus listers playbook. When it comes to music, the A-plus lister, A-plus lister,
A plus
and
plus.
use an old associate as a stepping stone. It is failed.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, wow.
What did she do?
She used an old associate as a stepping stone. Who did she use?
Well, maybe not you.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just like, where's the blind? Okay, so Taylor Swift.
They had the same old associate.
Oh, yeah. Scooter.
Okay.
All right, let's fill in this unbelievably
Whoa.
long, ridiculous
That
blind
was
item.
like an advent
Who wrote
calendar
this?
of blind items.
Funny doing that
It
one.
was.
It's a workout.
Justin Bieber is readying a comeback, and it is going to be massive regardless. Either the music will be great, and everyone's going to be excited about it, or he'll lean into the victim card and bury Usher to make sure he has success. But if those fail, he can always take a page out of Taylor Swift's playbook and just use Scooter Braun as a stepping stone. It's fail-proof as long as he can stay clean enough to execute.
Oh, I just want, it's weird that we have come to this part of the universe. Like, I just want good things for Justin.
Me too.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I don't want, like there was a period where we were all like, Justin, you need to go away for a while. And now
did.
we're all just kind of like, I want you to be healthy.
Yeah.
I want you to sing because you're an amazingly talented guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get away from all the bad people.
Yeah. Just go
So,
out there and be
I
a
hope that-
good dad and,
He
give-
just
give
has
us
a
some
nice
music when
comeback.
you get a chance.
We
Yeah.
love the music. We can dance to it. And then we don't need to do all the come for Usher or stepping stone Scooter Braun.
And again, I think, he will have plenty of success when he decides to do that. And there's rumors that he's been working on new music. There's rumors that certain producers and people behind the scenes have been working with him on new music.
Do you know what a telltale sign of that is?
What's
the
that?
fact that he has not been mentioned in blinds for a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good sign.
Agreed.
That is a good
Because
sign.
he used to be, and what's his wife? Haley. Like, she has not been in the blinds a lot lately, and she was for a while. So I feel like these are good things.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, every other day it was
I think
something
she's a good
about him. And
influence on him.
agreed.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And anytime you can keep your name out of the blinds, I think that is overall a good thing. If
You've
you
been
are
doing
a
a good job at
celebrity.
it.
Thank you very much. You too, by the way.
Well,
I haven't heard your names get brought up in the blinds quite a bit, but who knows?
Mike's
Maybe
does.
Mike has something right here.
Mike has made himself a target.
I go for it. Don't mind. Let's do another blind item here. Let's move on to this one. This A-list actress from a famous family is currently enjoying time spent with her preferred sexual partners.
Oh,
She knows she has a couple of months before her next publicationship begins with this recently single A-list actor. This A-list actress from a famous family is currently enjoying time spent with her preferred sexual partners. She knows she has a couple of months before her next publicationship begins with this recently single A-list actor.
so is this like a bearding situation, or as the blinds would call it? Because you you made it sound like her preferred sexual partners, meaning like ladies.
That's what the blind is referring to. And I would just say it's less of a bearding situation. I mean, I guess maybe
Career?
for him it would have been, but it's more of a career publicationship from a traditional publicationship sense.
Yeah,
So
like
who
we need
just
publicity.
Sense.
Who just got out of publicationships? Barry Keoghan.
Sabrina Carpenter. A-list actress from an acting family.
A-list actress from an acting family, or A-list actress from a famous family.
Is the
You were about to say something, Stormer.
Yeah, is the single individual Austin Butler.
Oh, so Kaya Gerber? Or no, that's who.
She's who he left.
Yeah,
So this A-list actress from a famous family is currently enjoying time spent with her preferred sexual partners, ladies, and she knows that she has a couple of months before her next publicationship begins with Austin Butler.
with Austin Butler.
Yeah. Elvis.
And that accent. Have we
Famous
talked
family.
about these two being possibly connected?
We actually did.
So she's from a famous family. It's not like
It's not a Coppola,
Kennedy.
is she?
Less of a famous family. She has two famous parents
Okay.
for different reasons.
Famous because of acting.
One of them.
One of them.
one of them is an actor, the other is a sports star,
Nope.
musician.
Yep.
Oh.
Musician, actor, famous family.
Mm-hmm.
And she is an A-list, A-list actress.
A-list actress, what she's being referred to.
TV? Movies?
Mostly movies.
Mostly movie actress. Is she in anything right now?
I mean, she's had many things in this last year.
Oh.
In the last year.
In fact, in this last
Sydney
year,
Sweeney.
in
It's not
this-
Sydney Sweeney.
in this last year, not only did she act in some projects, she also had her directorial debut.
Oh.
So actor/director, technically.
Wow, she's a very accomplished young lady.
yeah.
She is.
Kidding.
Good for her.
With a lot of sexual partners.
What? Okay, who is this?
Oh, man.
Stormy.
I know. I'm trying to go through my catalog of old dirt alerts
So
and
she's
trying to.
been
And
pop.
she also did leave a high-profile relationship recently,
She left a high profile relationship recently.
akin to Austin Butler. Yes, they both in the last.
Yeah, this seems so obvious for
months.
some reason. Okay, so she also left someone.
And you said Sabrina Carpenter, right? Yeah.
He did. But
Okay,
still
I thought
does.
so. Because she's kind of from a semi-famous. Well, her aunt was in The Simpsons, pretty much.
This individual's parents are.
Sabrina Carpenter's aunt is,
Yeah,
Yeah, isn't that true?
what's her name?
Bart Simpson.
Like Nancy Cartwright or something like that.
That's why they want to make Sabrina Carpenter the next head of Scientology, because Nancy Cartwright is a card-carrying member
I
of
feel like we've done
Scientology.
that. Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
who is this person?
She broke up with someone recently, and she's been in some stuff.
A ton of stuff.
Okay.
Just come out with.
Recently, she had a movie that was her directorial debut.
Was it a rom-com?
Look at me.
Blink 182.
This is Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz.
Yes.
We're running out of time. I had to give it up.
Channing Tatum. Good one, Stormy.
According to the blind items, Zoe Kravitz, who of course is the child of Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet.
Kenny Lavitz.
There you go. She is currently enjoying time with her preferred sexual partners. She knows she's got a couple of months to do so before her next publicationship begins, and that's when she is going to go official with Austin Butler. They, of course, have a new project they're currently filming in New York.
Oh, boy.
Well, watch this space because it makes total sense, right? Like the Blink Twice or whatever was Channing Tatum, and they had a publicationship right as that movie was being produced.
So now are Channing Tatum and Kaya Gerber maybe going to be in a publicationship here in the
No,
near
because
future?
he's with somebody else.
Oh, he's
though.
already
But
with
that's-
somebody?
I like where you're
Okay.
thinking.
All right,
Didn't
well.
he move on already?
Oh, not that I'm aware of.
Oh, maybe not.
Caught Stealing, by the way, is the movie that they are currently shooting, where Zoe and Austin have been seen making out hot and heavy on the streets of New York.
Well, if they're caught stealing our attention, you'll hear about it here every single weekday. We're on the radio on MyTalk. We're wherever you get podcasts. Like and subscribe, leave a review. But we're also visually appealing on the YouTube, just as Stormer's pointing. It's on our YouTube channel called
Blinded by the Item. Bye.
Blinded by the item.